With all your experience, Gustavo, why did you come to grad school? I want to believe, yo quiero creer, that most of us got into this thing called journalism because we thought, or at least we hoped, teníamos un poquito de esperanza, that by telling untold stories, we could bring about change.
I mean, I always liked writing. I've been writing since I was a teenager. I was 14 years old when I started writing for a magazine in Mexico about basketball. That's what I used to play a lot. The moment I picked up a camera, I thought like I had to be, I want to do this. I want to get images. I want to capture the world through my eye. I want people to see what I see. And that's also why I came to school, because I wanted to explore more my visual storytelling side than my writing side of things.
You still find people that don't get it, that they don't know what the story is, or they might even question your journalistic integrity by thinking that because you cover immigration, you're Latino, you might have a bias. Yes, we do have a bias, but just like them.
Being a Latino journalist in the U.S., working for Spanish language media, it's very challenging. It is very rewarding. Many times, Latino media, Latino journalists are looked down upon because they don't speak the mainstream language, because they're not sometimes even thought as good enough. Many times, baseball writers for mainstream media, for big newspapers, for the big papers covering, the Yankees and the Mets, they gather around the players, the Latino players many times, because a third of baseball players are Latinos, and the Latino media has to wait. Then sometimes you have to even interpret for the mainstream media. It made me think many times of Roberto Clemente, the great baseball player from Puerto Rico, how he had to fight, just to be himself, not to be a baseball player, just to be himself. It kind of enraged me, but it also made me keep on going. It made me who I am, and I think that I brought that with me to the CUNY J newsroom.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for all of us.
Even here, I cannot.
There was one that I like
Yeah.
it would
Having
make
trouble?
sense. Oh no, wait, here, come back.
That sounds like the Army theme, but it really did feel like boot camp. Yeah, that's good.
It's a plurality of worlds in this country, and it's impossible for one media to encapsulate everybody. So that's the value of other outlets, of other media, of other newspapers or websites that become the voices of those communities that are overlooked.
I'm so proud of being one of you. I came here thinking that the program was going to help me grow. I came here thinking that the program was going to help me grow. And it did. We have a voice. We all have voices. So our stories are as valid and should be heard and should be part of the larger discussion if you want.
I tried to give voice to the Latino communities, coverage that the mainstream media pretty much ignores. It's easy for the establishment to say, aren't we all the same? Aren't we all Americans? Well, obviously some people think we're not.
Journalism is a way that I can bring my people alive, represent my people, and tell the stories of my people.
I'm sure that after this presidential election, you are tired of hearing that there is no better time, nor a more dangerous one, to be a journalist in this country. But for me, the decision to come to the J School was about a few things. I wanted to hone my multimedia skills. The program was affordable. I got a scholarship. The curriculum was challenging. And in all, it was a great bang for the buck. But perhaps most important, I thought that graduating from the J School would help me get out of the box in which many want to keep me. A hard fight that will not end after getting my degree. Just want to make sure I'm getting my degree, right, guys? Sarah? Yeah? Okay, well, still in the air.
It's a path that I'm very proud of. I've worked with the most professional people. I think we can affect some change through journalism, but it's a difficult battle.